Hello everyone, welcome to an unboxing video. It's been a while since I did anything like this. So I've had to try and do the setup as best I can. Gonna try and improve these for future videos. Something else needs to change because before I had Socks who didn't really care that I did unboxings. She sometimes come have a look, but now I haven't got Socks. I've got Ezra, haven't I? Yes. He knows his name, don't you, Ezra? And he's a very mischievous cat. Just went to attack my slippers. No, I think he's gone to hide. Oh, he's there. So today we got this unboxing. This came yesterday, Friday, the 28th. And this is the Remastered collection PC. It's on PC. I haven't got the PS5. This is PC. Already got it on PS5. Don't need it on PS5. Already got it. But this is Aspire and Crystal Dynamics, obviously. And we're just going to open this up and see what's inside. I do know some things that are inside. So, first thing we've got a USB stick. I'm not sure the size of the USB. We have a steel book, very nice, with an embossed Lara and embossed logo on the back. We have a nice soft book exploration book. Actually, I think it shows. Yeah, there he is. You can probably see his nose there. So this is basically the map. Yeah, it's just a guide. This is, what's this? This is a 20% off site-wide Croft 20 off Tomb Raider gear. I'm gonna have to edit that out. This is a official soundtrack. This is a poster, I believe. Tomb Raider Gold, Adventures of Lara Croft. Must be 3 posters in there. This is a Tomb Raider Lara Croft 3 figure. There we go. That's a Lara Croft figure. Hopefully I've been showing them on camera. I've been looking down at them. So there's the posters. There's the voucher. I would have blurred it out, so. And then that's the book, the exploration book. And there's the steel case. We've got a figure of Lara. I'm not gonna open these up. They're gonna be sealed. This is the Lara 2. Very different, as you can see. Nice, probably well detailed though, I have to say. And that is another Lara Croft. That's Lara Croft 1, or from Tomb Raider 1. We've got some screws and nails. USB lead. An old-fashioned CD. This reminds me of oh no, it's not old-fashioned at all. This is the Lara Croft official soundtrack. I will be keeping that sealed as well. And then this looks like it's some cards, I think. And then underneath, which is why I got this in the first place, I think these might light up, which is rather cool. I think you actually mount this on the wall from what it looked like there. Oh, check that out. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Look at that. That is so cool. I knew it was the dual pistols. And I was just saying to my friend online a minute ago, actually, that I don't know if it is if it's like the replica pistols, or if it's like something that's kind of like just like 3D'd a little bit and embossed. But these are actually, they look like they've actually got the pistol shape, and obviously they have signature dual pistols. And then we have I think instructions about how to turn this thing on. Wow, I am super impressed by this. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. This is so cool. That is so good. I love what they've done here. If they do a 4 to 6, I will be getting that as well. But this had to come from somewhere else in Europe. It didn't come from England. And then we've got the charging cable, which, okay, they've decided to use a USB mini for this. Not quite sure why they've done that. As you can see, there's my cat there. You can see he's busy exploring everything. You don't want to be on that, mate. I've never seen anything so cool. He's gone underneath my thing at the minute. What are you doing, Ezra? Okay. Well, I'm going to have to finish that off because he's being a bit of a mischief boy, aren't you, Ezra? You're being a bit mischievous. So that is the unboxing of Tomb Raider 1 to 3. Yeah, you're kind of like in the way of that, mate. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I know it's been a short one for this, but I really appreciate it. I will see you all for the next one, which is going to be the Broken Sword one. So I will thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Hello everyone, and welcome to another unboxing. So I've waited for a long time for this game to arrive. It was a Kickstarter project by Revolution Software, and it is one of my favourite games of all time, or series of all time, Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars Reforged Collector's Edition. This was a Kickstarter project that Revolution did, and I paid the £200 one. So I think there was about £21 delivery, which isn't that bad considering this came from like Europe and France, and it's been a lot of weeks. We've had updates regularly, and don't get me wrong, Revolution have been amazing in their updates. They have been really good. I left a comment, but I never heard anything. I just said, look, where is my item? I haven't had anything. I don't even know if it's coming. You know, I know there's been like delays or problems or whatever, but I never really got anything else apart from that. So we're going to unbox this. Take the amazing, lovely sleeve that the box has got. Oh, look at that. I mean, they have done themselves with this. They have just done themselves proud. This is the front cover of the game. So this is what the front cover of the game had on it. So I think this is meant to be George. This is obviously the Templar seal, and it actually goes round the box, which is really a nice little detail as well. And yeah, it looks really nice. Is there another slidey one? I think so. Oh no, it opens. It opens. So here inside we have the PS5 version. So this is the PS5 version. I got the Steam version because I bought this and I got a free, well, a digital version as well on a thing of my choice. So this is the game manual. We never get these anymore. But this is like hints, the story so far. Obviously, it's the first in the game, first in the series. How to switch graphics modes, which is really nice little detail. Key characters. These are all the key characters in the game. So we have obviously George and Nico. We have Plantard. We have Inspector Rosso. We have Inspector Moo. We have Todrick. Fleur, a recurring character in later games. Fluff and Guido. We have Lady Piedmont. We have Andre. Professor Nigel Pregum, who we never meet in the game. Maguire. Mick Leary. Sean Fitzgerald. Khan, of course. The main antagonist of the game. We have Anidro, Alta, Fleur and Dwayne, of course. The Countess, Lopez. And then this goes through all the areas. And then we have, obviously, the Grand Master, who you don't really find too much out about him. But this is that's the book. So that can go there for a minute. This is a George Stobart figure. A small figure, admittedly. I think it's not a large figure, but it doesn't need to be it doesn't need to be huge for me. Let's have a look at George, shall we? See how detailed he is. Well, he is a very small figure, but the other stuff is more what I'm interested in. Oh, it's really nice actually. It's the base is a bit plasticky and a bit cheap feeling, but otherwise the figure itself is actually really well detailed. It's not bad detailed for the size that it is. And then we have this. This is a USB card in the shape of the broken sword, which is very cool. Which I now can't get back in. There we go. So Revolution, Broken Sword Reforged. Now, the one thing they are doing at the moment, they are redoing Broken Sword 2. There were so many people who said to them, you need to do Broken Sword 2. You have to do Broken Sword 2. I begged them myself to do Broken Sword 2. Broken Sword 2 is my personal favourite in the series. Now, how do I open? Do I just slide that off? So this is the manuscript. I think I'll just roll this up like this. Which is not being very forthcoming. I should also get something signed as well in here. Oh, God, this bloody nightmare. There we go. So this is something very special you get in the game. This is the manuscript that you find in the game. A physical copy of the actual manuscript made from parchment. Well, it's made from like a rubber-like material. It feels rubbery on the top, but this is a detailed manuscript that you get in the game. This is what so far I've looked at it. This is my favorite. This is such a nice piece of detailed art or collectible you get in this. Mate, do you get? I'm sure that you get like something signed from Charles, like the director of Broken Sword. Can't get the game out now. Oh my God. Ah, there we go. Oh, come on. I can't get this thing out. I can't get it out. It's just stuck in it. Oh my Jesus Christ Almighty! For fuck's sake, why do they make these things so difficult to leave these things out? I know they're designed to. I should nearly stab myself in the hand. My pen knife is still out. The knife isn't back in. Let's put the knife back in. I'm going to have to lever this out with this. If it even lets me, because it's just stuck. And it just won't... Ah, there we go. All right, so this is the game on PS5. Obviously, the first game, well, the first time the original game has come out on modern consoles. So the other day I did my other game, which was the Tomb Raider one that I bought. And then next year, obviously, I'm guessing very special, actually. Game manual, a smaller version, but there's nothing else in this. I meant to get something signed, I swear, from Charles, but I haven't got anything. There's nothing here that's signed. I meant to get something like an art book or something. I don't know if that's coming separately. Maybe it is, which is silly if it's coming separately. But this is sorry, the cat has got like a feather that he's playing with. But yeah, that is it. Not a lot in there, admittedly. There's not a lot in there. There's not a lot really to dive around into and everything like that. But definitely pleased with the amount of detail that goes into these collector's editions. And I'm just so happy with Revolution Software. I mean, they're obviously quite a small company. They haven't got a huge team. I'm not sure how many people they've got, but it's not like hundreds and hundreds of people. Charles is a lovely director. From interviews, he's always been very friendly, very energetic. I just like his personality. I love his personality. I love his energy. It's really lovely to see, and I just love it. I think he's great. And they obviously are bringing out the next Broken Sword, but to tie us over and to help us with the wait until that game comes out, which I think has been delayed probably till next year. They're giving us this game, which, by the way, again, I ordered this a year ago. This was over a year ago. I played it on stream last year. I played it on stream in September, and then it was like, you're going to have to wait for the collector's edition. We've waited over a year. All the ones that have backed them have waited over a year. Now, bear in mind, they got this project funded for this game within, I think it was done very quick. They were overfunded. They got over their target of funding that they wanted to achieve. And I'm not surprised, because this is a series that a hell of a lot of people adore. Like I said, this is my favourite point and click series of all time. There are others that are really good. Monkey Island, another great series, but Broken Sword, it was one of the first point and clicks I ever played. This game is not my favourite. It's still fantastic, and what they've done with it is great. This is the original game, just remastered. Nice graphics, everything like that. It's not the director's edition. It's the all-time classic is back. Rediscover the legendary game in this reimagined, redrawn 4K version of George and Nico's original adventures. Enjoy a global spanning story where into something American George Stobart and his fearless journalist Nico Collard are pitched into gripping adventure, exploring exotic locations, Ireland, Spain, Syria, solving ancient mysteries and thwarting dark conspiracies to discover the arcane secrets of the Knights Templar. Now, the Knights Templar were a real group. They were a real group in history. They were wrongly accused of heresy, spitting on the cross, all kinds of different charges that the Inquisition accused them of. They were rounded up, they were executed. Their Grandmaster was burnt alive in an island in the Seine in Paris, France. And this story starts in Paris. And I love when this game came out originally, I just loved the story that it told. It was so really well done. The story was amazing. Now, before they brought this game out, they had Lure of the Templars, Tentris or Templars, which was their first game with no voice acting. It was just, and I've played a little bit of it. It looks interesting and cool. And then they had Beneath the Steel Sky, arguably one of their other great original games. And then Broken Sword came out. Now, their Beneath the Steel Sky series only has 2 games. It only has 2. And their second game only came out in the last sort of 5 or 6 years. They took over 20 years, something like that, to release a sequel to Beneath the Steel Sky. Now, admittedly, the new game is not that. It's not as I prefer the original. I think the original is great. I didn't really enjoy Beyond the Steel Sky as much. Me and Merrick played it, and we had a problem right at the end of the game. The game just crashed, and we had to use long play footage. And that was that. I will, if I remember, and I'll try to remember, I'll link Merrick's channel and playlist for that in the description. You can go and check it out. There's the whole series of Broken Sword, some ups, some downs. The story, the series starts. I mean, Merrick didn't like George, and I think he's still not keen on George. However, when he said to me one day, we're going to play the Broken Sword games, I was like, yes. I said, you will not regret it. You will not regret playing this series. The series it is up and down, but it's such a good series. And I think afterwards he was like, you know what? They are good games. They're good games. George is an arsehole. He can be an arsehole. He's not, you can say, oh, he's not likable. He's likable, but he's also not likable. But at the same time, it's really important to remember that he is just the way he is, but he develops quite well, I think. My personal favourite is Broken Sword 2, so I hope that they announce and they start saying, we're going to release Broken Sword 2 Reforged Edition. You can now back it on Kickstarter. I've got a thing to remind me, so as soon as that thing goes live, I'm straight in there. I'm gonna back that project. It probably will be over a year again. I have to wait for the collector's edition. Hopefully they may have started some of that already, because I think the game is coming out in early next year, as early as January or February, I think they said. I'm really excited for it. But that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to merge this with the other version. I'm going to merge this with Tomb Raider. So it's going to be one video of both collector's editions. Next year, there's not going to be anything else now, until I get the booklet, until next year, which is 007 First Light. That's the next collector's edition that I've got coming. So thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. This has gone on far longer than what I intended it to, but I really hope you enjoyed it. This is going towards the end of December, so I hope you all have a nice Christmas period and New Year's, and I will see you in a new unboxing in the new year. I'm going to try and maybe adjust my setup a little bit. I am kneeling currently on the floor, so it's quite uncomfortable, but this setup is not bad. It's got good, I've got lights there, one here, and then one that side and one that side. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Just going to end with that amazing shot of that. Fantastic. All right, quick little update to the video of the Broken Sword unboxing. I do have the art book. It was inside the box. It was separate. And this should be the one that is signed by Charles. And there it is. I think that is his signature right there. A signed book from the director of one of my favourite games of all time. So I'm not going to go through all of this. We're going to just flick through a few little bits. But this is the art. Oh, just look at how they did this. Like, is this all the... It's just so good, man. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit of extra. I'm not going to go through all of this. If you want to see it, I'll do another proper video where I have the rig out and all that kind of thing. But just a quick little update for it. So thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next unboxing.